Good afternoon and welcome to today's edition of NWCR's Removing the Liberal Blindfold. For this, the 28th day of April in the year of our Lord 2021. Today's update comes from Breitbart News, and this is another example of what is hurting America. The headline reads, Stacey Abrams, Republicans will not stop men from murdering women of color. Before Obama became president, you could walk around the streets, whether you were white or black or brown or yellow or anything, and just walk around the streets. People would say hello or they would greet you, but not anymore. Today, we have this. Democratic activist Stacey Abrams said Thursday on MSNBC's The Readout that voters should vote for Democrats because Republicans, quote, will not stop men from murdering women of color, unquote. Now, I will get back to this stupidity in a few moments. She also accused Republicans of not taking action to, quote, protect our environment, unquote, or to hold police officers, quote, accountable for their actions, unquote. We'll get back to this one shortly also, because it is becoming commonplace for a liberal to give me a whole episode in just a few sentences. Abrams said, quote, what we saw happen in Georgia in 2020 and again in 2021 indeed led to hysteria from Republicans. But the reaction should not be to hold on to power by diminishing the power of citizenship. It should be, let us evaluate our policies and do our best to convince these voters that they can join us. Voters of color are just like any other voter. We will pick the people who will represent us best and deliver our needs. What we have failed to see from the Republicans is a willingness to confront that reality and adjust accordingly. So instead, we are seeing voter suppression, which is the coward's tactic when it comes to winning elections. And now for the removing of the liberal blindfold. What happened here in that quote is that Stacey Abrams, fortunately, is telling the truth, but for the wrong side. The things that she said was going on here because of the Republicans is in fact all done by the Democrats. And sadly, the Democrats only. The only thing that most of the Republicans are doing now is showing a lack of backbone to back up what they are actually doing. The Democrats are doing everything they can to hurt the economy by making us pay for things for the environment that have already been done. And the whole thing about the Republicans not stopping men from murdering women of color, most women of color are being murdered by the men they have in their lives. Black-on-black killings is the most prevalent. She should address that, not made up fictitious tales of women of color. From Proverbs 11, verses 1 to 2, the Lord detests dishonest scales, but accurate weights find favor with him. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. The left uses unchallenged scales and uses them with no thought about how they are wrong. The Lord detests liars, and they on the left and in the media lie like their lives depend on it. And frankly, I think they believe that. The way the media and the leftists in our nation have used the untruths to bring on the fear that they use to control the population is almost like they have planned this whole thing so well that when the truth finally does come out, they cannot see it, for the lie that they have been telling has become the truth for them. Like I said yesterday, God gave us the authority. But because most Christians have abdicated their authority and released it to the politicians, we are in the trouble that we are in now. And now that the politicians have relented and decided to let us go back to church, many Christians are not doing it because the lie that has been told over the last year and some months is still there, scaring them to death. They would rather listen to the lies of men than the truths of God. And God has never lied to us. Politicians are the ones who have been lying to us, and the media is the same. From the pandemic fake scare of the communist virus to the supposed win of Biden, the basement dweller, to the White House, and the fake impeachment trials that Trump won over, and the lies placed on us daily from the Pelosi's and the media to do nothing but keep people in the dark, we are being inundated with the lies that form our lives, because we will not fight back. For America's sake, it's time to fight back. And on another level here, remember the Hunter Biden scandal? Well, now, according to America's freedom fighters, the headline says it all. Pelosi's son involved in Ukraine scandal. Democrat Party in shambles now. Look that up or listen to my show at 9 p.m. Eastern on Blog Talk Radio Friday evening, and I will tell you all about it. Thank you again for listening to us here at NWCR, where we strive hard to find the truth hidden by the LSM, and as we always say, we will not be ruled. We are heard through Conservative Nation Media, or C&M, from behind the silver microphone of freedom, with the voice of reason in this increasingly unreasonable world, where America always wins. Please subscribe to my Rumble account under the name of NWCR's Removing the Liberal Blindfold, and to my BitChute account under the same name. They are there to get the truth out that the left wants left out of our lives. YouTube will be tried again today. Like I said, not promising anything, but the last 2 days it has worked. I've been telling you that the left keeps giving us a badge of honor, and we keep giving it back to the very undeserving people on the left. We got to stop doing this, folks, and start fighting back, because we're losing America. Have a great day. See you all tomorrow, and God bless you all.